is about dreams versus salary. Sabihin ko sana dreams versus reality. Dreams versus salary. Ayan. So sa mga sumisweldo pa yan ngayon, okay? Makinig ka dito sa mga malaki yung pangarap. Makinig ka dito. Ayan. So I think hindi na natin papatagalin pa because we already have more than 200 viewers, 227, the one that I'm seeing right here. So guys, ang aking tatawagin ko ngayon, as what I have said kanina, isang napaka-credible na tao when it comes to training people because he's already part of the Speakers Bureau of our company, Empowered Consumerism. So, malaki na po yung kanyang grupo and at the same time was able to make a name for himself dito sa ating kumpanya and marami na siyang success na encounter at na kuha dahil dito sa ating company. But before ko siya tatawagin para pumunta dito sa gitna and i-discuss sa inyo ang kanyang topic, panoorin po natin ang kanyang video. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome po natin yung ating speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Coach Marky Serna!
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you so much. Yan! So, hello! Good morning to everyone. To those who are watching this live video, I'll make sure that you will not regret watching this and clicking that button, no? Na nanonood ka dito ngayon. And of course, to all the members of Empowered Consumerism all over the globe, I'd like to say hi to all of you and of course enjoy this training today because of course it's a very special training that we have and which is entitled, of course, Dreams versus Reality. So this is a special training that I'll be doing today. It will be my first time and I will make sure that sulit na sulit yung time ngayon. So let's start. Before I actually begin, okay, let's see if this is working. Okay, I don't think kasi oh no. Okay. Sige. So, before I officially start my training, let me show you first some definition of terms that I would want to talk to you about today. And let's start off with dreams because yes, that's mainly the topic today, di ba? So, dreams. Ano ba yung dreams? A strong desire, goal, or purpose. And to consider a possibility. So, these are things na yung hindi man siya totoo pa, hindi pa man siya nangyari, but you're thinking of the possibility that it will happen. And another definition of this is actually, okay, This is not hearing. Okay, a dominant idea that is ever present within us and constantly provokes us to greatness and awakens a desire to do all that we can to be more than we are. So, meaning, ito yung gumigising sa atin. So, let's say, for example, if we have a dream, and we get tired of doing something, but when we think of our dream, ito yung nagda-drive sa atin. Na gawin pa rin kung ano yung kaya natin gawin, no? Na minsan, feeling natin, pagod na tayo, but we're still driven actually because of this word that we have here, which is dreams. Now, the second word that I would want to talk about is, of course, salary. So, what is salary? Salary is it's usually acquired through employment and usually hourly, weekly, or monthly pay that an employee gets or receives from his employer for the services rendered. Okay, so sweldo, in other words, sa Tagalog pa, di ba? And the last thing that I want to talk to you about is, apart from the dreams and salary, is reality. So what is reality? The state of things that are actually, as they actually exist, as opposed to an idealistic or notional idea of them. Or meaning, real life or actuality. So ano ba talaga ang totoo? So, kaya minsan, when we talk about dreams to other people, sometimes, ang sinasabi ng iba, gumising ka na, o di ba? O gising na sa realidad. And these are the things that I want to talk to you about. So, let me formally introduce myself to those of you who have not met me or hindi ko nakita in person or who doesn't know about me. So, my name is Mark Lindsay Serna, and I am a father of actually 4. Okay, and this is my family, and if you can see this picture, this is my eldest son in the very far end of the left. I think it's on your right. And then the very far end on the other side is my second son, which is Cale. So this is Josh, and that's Cale. And the small guy in the middle is Aaron. And my youngest daughter, baby, is actually Yana, the one in the middle. And the one carrying her is my wife, Myla Serna, who did the introduction kanina sa akin. So, why am I showing you this? People call me by my nickname Marky, and let me tell you guys, one of the things that drives me to really do what I should do in my life right now is because of these people na nasa picture na to. Because of course, they're the ones that's pushing me to strive harder, to do what I need to do, and they're the ones who actually wake me up to continue my task or to continue whatever journey that I've started, especially for this for the future of my family. And talking about dreams, okay? Because usually when we talk about dreams, di ba? Ever since we're young, since maliit pa tayo, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are already started talking about things na gusto natin na mangyari sa buhay natin. So for me, personally for me, of course, one thing that lahat tayo may gusto talaga is of course to have a house. And these are 2 pictures that I have here na bahay ko na gusto ko, actually not just one house, hindi lang isang gusto ko, but I want multiple houses na built in different parts of different cities, different parts compared to different parts of the world na meron ako. And of course, apart from the house, we all have dreams of having, of course, brand new car, di ba? So here, I have a picture of a BMW, a sedan. Here's another picture of another BMW, which is an SUV. That's always been my dream. And another one, of course, a higher one, still a car, a Ferrari, no? A red Ferrari, syempre. And of course, one of my dreams, since I was young, nakikita ko na to, a Porsche, no? Na sports car. So, of course, apart from the house, apart from the car, I also dream about, of course, having a family, which I already have. And since I already have my family, my next dream is actually to bring them to different places. That's why one of my dreams na nakalista, dyan sa dream board ko, is actually for us, the family, not just me, to be able to travel around the world. And of course, part of that, since I was young, gusto ko na talaga makapunta sa US. Syempre, for the reason that my mom has been there, my brother has been there for quite some time, and we've never seen them. Matagal na. Now, apart from that, so US, oh no, it's clicking on its own. So apart from for US, because isang gusto ko talaga is makapunta sa New York. I've always seen sa mga movies yung pictures or scenes wherein Christmas in New York, wherein you would see a big Christmas tree with snow falling, and it has always been my dream. That's why one of the things that I want is to bring my family on one of these Christmases na sa buhay namin, wherein dalhin ko sila sa New York, no? And Christmas in New York, and of course, apart from that, I've always wanted to go to this tower as well, no? In Paris. And apart from that, I know the Philippines is known for very good white beaches, white sands, but it has always been a dream na apart from our beaches here, na maganda naman din, to go out of different countries na may mga beaches din, like for example, Maldives, di ba? So, gusto kong dalhin talaga yung family ko dyan. And this is another picture of Maldives. And apart from that, of course, is to buy, of course, luxurious things like apparels or mga gamit, like mga sapatos, mga belts. So, here's a picture of Louis Vuitton, a shop for Louis Vuitton and Gucci, which are just one of the few brands that gusto kong mabili din for me and my family. So, here's a picture of Louis Vuitton shoes and belt and watches. So, of course, apart from the apparels, because my mom, yung mother ko actually is mahilig sa jewelry. So, maliit pa kami. Marami siya collection. Kaya nga, before, I never wanted to have jewelries because for me parang sanay na ako doon at that time, but after hindi ko na nakita yung mother ko, and that's why I started to also, because it reminds me of her, kaya that's why I started to acquire as well things like a ring, a diamond ring, for example, and there's another picture of a diamond ring, and there's another jewelry, which is a watch, a Rolex watch, which is matagal ko nang gusto talaga, because one time when I was in Hong Kong and Macau, I checked out one of those shops ng Rolex, because sa Macau, parang nasa kanto-kanto lang, or just in the side streets, beside the streets, may mga shops doon na mga luxurious brands na naka-display lang doon. And one time, pumasok ako sa isa sa Rolex na shop, and I checked out one Rolex watch, and to my surprise, that watch actually cost around 7 million pesos, 7 to 8 million pesos if you convert it into our Philippine money. So that's why after seeing that, sabi ko, gusto ko one day, meron din akong ganyan. Di ba? And lastly, but of course, because all of these, kailangan natin talaga na, of course, makabili with all of these ng pera, di ba? Kasi without money, it would never be possible for us to be able to achieve and get this type of things, di ba? So, after these dreams, di ba? Because let's talk about then the reality. So, yun ang mga gusto ko, but the sad reality to what happened to my life is ganito. I was raised with a wealthy family, wherein my father was a chemical engineer, and my mother is a biochemist. And late 70s, early 80s, meron na silang sarili nila na business. And you know what? I was raised with I'd like to say wealthy family, wherein at the time we had 4 cars, and then we were actually the first one in our community na merong color TV, parang gano'n na buhay. And whatever we want, meron talaga kami, like we had a piano, even most of our furnitures were Nana at the time, and sadly, when I was grade 6, the reality happened wherein my mother was separated from us, and along with my brother, and what happened was after 6 months, my father left us as well. So, yan, at the age of very young pa lang, naiwan na kami. I was the eldest. Yung kapatid ko, I was at the time grade 6. Yung kapatid ko was grade 5. Yung pinakabunso namin was 4 years old pa lang. And yun na, wala na. Both parents, wala na sa amin. And apart from that, of course, syempre, since I didn't have my family to help us, because even though my mother was in the States, a lot of times she was never really able to send money to us, mainly for the reason she didn't have a decent job, because yung brother ko, she has to take care, because my brother was blind, totally blind, actually both of his eyes. Kaya I was left with no family, no money, and of course, since walang nagpapaaral, walang pera, hindi nakatapos, hindi nakapag-graduate sa college. I stopped when I was in second year, first sem of college, where I took medical technologies. However, hindi ko matinapos kasi nga wala nang papaaral sa akin, and I have to decide. I just have to work. Mag-start na ako magtrabaho, because I have to, of course, raise my 2 other siblings. Na yung sister ko, who was just 1 year younger than me, and my youngest brother. And because of that reality, of course, I was left with what options or what opportunities will I have to do for me to be able to achieve those dreams? Because remember, from a very wonderful family na meron na kaming maraming nakuha sa buhay. And suddenly, in a snap, all of those got lost. So, here, I was in a position wherein, ano bang pwede kong gawin? No? And I was so young at the time. So, a lot of people would normally, probably if they're in that situation, they would probably say na, wala na kaming resources, I cannot do anything. Diba? You know what, guys, a lot of times, it's not about having resources. It's about being resourceful. For me, it's not the lack of resources, but the lack of resourcefulness that's actually stopping people from becoming successful. So, kahit walang opportunity, because I know there are a lot of opportunities out there. I just have to know what opportunity to get. No? Now, since hindi ko alam, now, and wala rin akong, siyempre, I haven't finished my studies. So, what opportunity? So, opportunities don't make me, this slide right here, opportunities don't make me, I make my opportunities. So, meaning, even if it's not clear, ano mangyari sa buhay ko? Remember, tayo, I should consider the answer. Okay. Kisa na now. What's the name?
The number.
Okay. So, I guess we got disconnected because of the call. Okay, anyway, we're back. So, sorry for the disturbance. So, anyway, now, since I was left with no resources, but I have to be resourceful. I have to know kung ano yung pwede kong gawin. So, what I did was to try different stuffs, no? Na mag-yield ng income for me. So, as young as I was, second year high school, even if I was, because ang ginawa ko, I studied and worked and find opportunities. Imagine guys, I was second year high school, I was already selling Avon, Sunny, no? So, by the way, let me just make an announcement to all my friends out there who's watching this live video. You can call me later after this live video. So, for the meantime, hold on, no? Huwag muna kayo tumawag para hindi maputol yung live natin. And, okay, thank you so much. And of course, going back to the opportunities na pwedeng gawin ko, like income generating opportunities. First time, because after yung second year college ako, nagka-girlfriend ako na 8 years older than me, who was an HR manager of Greenwich Pizza. And ang ginawa ko was actually to get the recipe, and kinuha ko, nagbebenta ko ng slice na pizza. If you're familiar with sliced pizza na nasa mga kalsada, binibenta, no? Like, or in the cafeteria, or in the school canteens. Yun ang ginawa ko. So, when I started that, medyo okay naman. And nung nakabili na ako ng chest freezer, nagawa na lang din ako ng chorizo at tocino. Until nakabili ako ng oven, nagbibenta na ako ng tinapay sa mga sari-sari stores. So I packed them in maliit na mga supot, and then binibenta ko doon per pack. So apart from that, na-try ko din magpautang. So here, nagpa-loan ako ng pera sa mga kasamahan ko, sa mga kakilala ko, wherein it started with a small investment, and then later on, lumaki. And then of course, apart from that, sinubukan ko din na mag-internet business wherein I had PisoNet. Di ba? If you're familiar with that, wherein you drop your 1 peso or 5 pesos, and then so actually I've made a lot of boxes, computer boxes na binibenta ko, wherein parang umabot ko ng Visayas and Mindanao yung nag-order sa akin, because I was the one who personally built those computer boxes back in the days. And apart from that, na-try ko rin na mag-aquarium business. Because dati pa, mahilig talaga ako sa mga tropical fishes, sa mga aquarium fishes. Kaya ginawa ko, may aquarium shop ako, wherein I had 113 aquarium sets for display. And apart from that, meron rin akong na-try ko rin engineering and industrial services. This was my business partner back in the days, wherein we had projects for different engineering works. Usually if you're familiar with Tubo factories in Negros, those were actually one of the customers ng company ko. So these are the income opportunities that I've tried. And of course, the reason why I did this is because I want to achieve my dreams. I want to get back to that life na try ko na before, when my parents were still around. However, of course, apart from that, of course, there was also the employment part, wherein that was the time that I started earning. Because for me before, this was one of the pinakalas na ginawa ko sa buhay, because for me, parang I was raised with a family who was really a negosyante, yung father at saka mother ko. So, I haven't seen them work in their life. So, para sa akin, hindi naman walang mayaman sa pagtatrabaho lang. Unfortunately, due to a lot of circumstances in my life, sitwasyon na nangyari sa buhay ko, wherein there was a point wherein nag-boom yung business ko, and then I got separated from my partner, which is my girlfriend, kaya hindi na natuloy. So what happened was, I got into a call center job, wherein that was the time that I experienced earning a salary, no? So, source of my income. Now, I was there, imagine, for 9 years, when I started as a regular employee for 3 years, an agent, and then later I got promoted to a supervisor, and then the last 2 years I was then a unit manager at the time. So, with all these opportunities, no, reality nowadays, because when I had my job, no, pinipilit ko na makasave para, of course, mapatayo yung bahay, makabili ng kotse, makagawa ng ano. But since with the little salary that I have, even though I was already a unit manager, hirap pa rin. Kaya, hindi ko maintindihan at the time. Kaya, ginawa ko, apart from me being an employee, sinabay ko pa rin yung pagiging negosyante. So, what happened was, altogether, and I did not realize what was the problem at the time. And you know what? Here is a reality that I want to show you, that not probably a lot of people have seen this. No, this is actually from PSA, a Philippine Statistics Authority, wherein in the Philippines we have different classes. We have been segregated to different classes depending on our income. And you know what? The baseline, the minimum, because poverty threshold in the Philippines at this moment, as of 2019, actually, is at 10,481 pesos. That means to say, guys, now if you have a family with 5 members in that family, if you earn 10,481, that may be the poverty threshold. meaning that's the poverty line, no? Nasa poverty line ka. If you earn below than that, that means to say that you will be part of the income cluster, which is the poor. Okay? Wherein, in this part, okay, less than the official threshold yung kinikita mo. So that's less than 9,520 on a monthly basis that your family is earning. Now, and it goes, so the more that your income or salary gets higher, like if you're between 9,500 to 19,000, that's already between the poverty line and twice, or if not twice the poverty line, you are on the low income cluster still. No? But if you earn 19 to 38, so that means to say that you're in the lower middle income. So imagine guys, ilan lang pala ang nasa lower middle income na yung kumikita ng 19,000 to 38,000 and all the rest are below the low income or the poverty line. So imagine that. I'm pretty sure that a lot of us know about this or knew about this. Now, on the middle income, that's about 4 to 5 times the poverty line na income, wherein you get roughly around 38 to maximum 66,000 per month for your family's earnings. For the whole month na po yan. And the upper middle income would start already from 66,000 to 114,000, which was, when I was a supervisor at the time, a unit manager, that was how much I was earning. Around 60. Or I was still in the middle income because that was around 60 that I was earning a month. So I was never even part of the upper middle. Now the upper income then is those who are earning around 140 to 190,000. And the rich are those that are only earning 190,000. So you may check out this table guys and see kung saan ka ba nito. No? Because let's say for example, let's just take for example, if you are within the middle or lower middle income cluster, so roughly let's say you're earning around within 19 to 38,000. So let's just say 30,000 for your monthly income. Let's take that as an example. Of course, being an employee or being a regular person that you are, you must have dreams just like me, right? So, of course, one of those is a house and lot. So, let's say, for example, if you're earning 30,000, you probably have been dreaming of getting a house that's about 5 million. Okay na ba yan sa inyo? Diba na budget for a house? Parang medyo okay na. Now, you probably have been wanting to get or buy your own car din, no? And dito, a budget of 2 million, okay, for the cars. Or if you want 1 or 2 cars, okay? Probably one small car and an SUV for the second car. I hope makita nyo from ano? Okay. Okay, so if you can zoom that out para makita nila. Okay. Now earlier actually we tried live streaming wherein doon na sa computer para makita nyo sana itong mga small figures na to. However, we were not quite able to make it work at the time. Kaya probably in my next training, we will be doing it already. So here, children's education, I'm sure every parent, no, if you're 5 in the family, you would want as well to get or bring your kids to a decent school. Kaya here, nilagay ko a 1.5 million budget for your kids' education, no? And of course, apart from that, another vacation budget, part of your dreams na 1 million perhaps, I don't know saan lugar ka po gusto makapunta niyan. And another one is savings of course, na about 2 million. So, roughly, if you check out every person's dream, on average probably, umabot yan ng mga roughly nasa mga 10 to 12 or 15 million. So, in this example na nilagay ko dito, umabot ng 11.5 million. Okay? So, yan ang dreams ng probably most common people na nagtatrabaho with an income earning of 30,000 a month. Now, let's talk about then reality. Because of course, if you're earning 30,000, okay? So, your income at 30,000, you're part then of the low middle class salary bracket. No? Hindi naman 30,000 talaga ang makukuha mo. Really? Yes, that's not the exact amount because of course, less than 30,000 will be, of course, taxes. So I made some computations and some research. Now, if you have a 30,000 salary, you are probably deducted 1,614.57 for that salary of yours. And apart from that, you'll also be giving out or paying out for your contributions for PhilHealth, Pag-ibig, and then SSS. Kasali na po yan sa mga deductions. So that's roughly another 1,093 na deductions for SSS, PhilHealth, Pag-ibig. And then apart from that, of course, if you're earning a 30,000 monthly income, I'm pretty sure you are living in a decent house, probably an apartment that would cost you a house rental of 8,000, no, to 10,000. So dito in this example, nilagay ko lang ng 8,000, no? And apart from that, you will also be getting, or you'll also be paying for utility bills. Utility bills include, of course, electric bill, water bill, and your phone, internet bills. So kasama na yan. So roughly mga 3,000. So let's say internet of 1,500, your or 1,000, and then your water bill would be around 500, and another 1,500 for your electric bill. So of course, kasama na din doon, nagagastusin ng family mo is of course your food. And that includes the 3 meals that you'll be feeding your family with. And nag-budget ako dito ng 10,000. And of course, since empleyado ka, you have to travel and you have to pay for your fare. If you have a small car, if you have a motor, you have to pay for gasoline. So sinabay ko na rin dito travel expenses na roughly around 3,000 na budget. And let's say may mga miscellaneous gagastusin ka pa na hindi na nakasali dyan sa nilagay ko. Let's put it under miscellaneous, no? Probably, I don't know if baon sa mga anak mo, kakasyahin pa yan, no? But anyway, assuming these are all, lahat na to ang ginagastos mo on a monthly basis, if you sum it up, umabot ka ng roughly mga 27,708.37 So imagine earning 30,000 a month and spending a monthly spending of 27,000. So basically, you are left then with how much? 2,291 pesos and 63 cents for the 30,000 income that you have. So meaning guys, with that amount, given if may sobra talaga, may tira ka talaga, no? Kasi ginagastos mo strictly, ganun lang. With your 2,200 na savings, if you multiply it in 1 year or 12 months, no? You plus or times 10 years, kasi let's say you'll be working so hard for the next 10 years. Roughly, you will have a total savings of 274,995 pesos and 60 cents. Now, that is if may tira na 2,200 na monthly from your 30,000 na income. Now, of course, the sad reality is there are a lot of people that I know na kumikita ng 30 or probably even more, and even after a few years, even working after 15 or 30 years, like what I did, because I was in the call center industry, remember, for 9 years, and kahit 20,000 or 50,000 na savings, wala pa rin ako nun. Di ba? So, kaya, of course, that's, again, that reality. So, think of it as looking at this photo or this slide that I have here, wherein when your hopes and dreams are bigger than your salary, so parang ganito yung itsura nun, wherein ito representing your itong sinulid na to, sinulid ba tama? Representing your dreams, and then the needle, the eye of the needle, the very small eye of that needle, representing your salary. And you're trying to squeeze it in, pushing it na para mapasok mo talaga, no? And unfortunately, of course, looking at that scenario, do you think makakasya? Di ba? Kasi if you think about it, if you go back to your dreams, that's roughly about 11.5 million na budget na gusto mo mangyari, from the cars, the house unlock, the savings, and all those stuffs, na, do you think kakasyahin? Because 10 years ka na nag-save for 2,200, inaabot lang ng 274,000. Kailan kaya makuha yung 11.5 million na dreams mo? Kaya nga, change it to a bigger needle. I don't know if nakikita niyo to because, yan, hindi siya obvious. If you're familiar with this is called the needle, guide or needle something. Basta yun yun.
Thread guide.
Thread guide, o parang ganon, di ba? Na mas bigger yung butas niya compared to the regular needle. Di ba? So, think of it this way. This is your dream circle. Di ba? We're talking about your house and lot, your cars, your dream travel, your savings, your education for your kids, and your investments, of course. Di ba? Like, sino mga hindi nag-dream na makatayo, nakapundar ng apartments, di ba? So probably, a lot of us, may mga dream parts of dream circle na ito, meron ganun. But, of course, the reality kicks in, wherein your income circle is just this big. So, looking at your dreams na ganito kalaki, and your income is just that, paano kaya pagkakasyahin? Kaya nga, a lot of times, nung maliit pa tayo, all we would be thinking is dreams that we are drawing on our drawing boards or drawing on our bond paper sheets. So, ang ganda, laki ng house unlock, ganda ng kotse, di ba? Ito, parents ko, may ano pa kami, may resort pa kami, di ba? And unfortunately, the older you get, the smaller your dreams become because minamatch mo na lang siya kung ano yung income mo. So, instead of having this dream na ganito kalaki, you're just trying to squeeze it in sa salary mo, ang nangyayari, yung dream mo, pinapaliit mo na lang. So, instead of you building a house of your own, rerenta na lang ng apartment or boarding house kung hindi ka talaga kakayanin yung apartment, di ba? Instead na makabili ng kotse, magta-tricycle, mag-jeep na lang tayo, hindi nga magta-taxi or hindi mag-grab, kasi nga, yun nga, hirap talaga, hindi talaga kinakasya, di ba? So, parang, ano ba talaga dapat natin gawin? What do you need to do? Because I was trapped in that scenario as well, where malaki yung dreams ko, however, the income circle that I had was very small. So, what needs to be done is, syempre no other, because we've been told a lot of times, ikaw kasi, Marky, ikaw kasi, sobrang gastador mo. Gumagastos ka, sobrang gala mo talaga. Di ba? Kaya ang gawin mo dapat magtipid. Magtipid. Ang ginawa ko ng lahat ng pagtitipid. And you know what guys, ganun pa rin. Wala pa rin akong savings, wala pa rin nangyayari sa buhay ko. But you know what I realized? I was listening to a wrong advice. Hindi pala tama yung advice na sinasabi na sa akin na dapat magtipid. Kasi ginawa ko ng pagtipid eh. Di ba? Buhat, noodles, or toyo, at saka noodles na lang yung ginagalit namin. Wala pa rin eh. So, ano ba dapat? This is what you need to do. Increase your income. Increase your income until it matches your dreams. Kung gaano kalaki yung dreams mo. Because when that happens, guys, of course, that will be the only time that you will be able to achieve your dreams. Kasi if you will just stick to what you're doing right now, earning the same salary, earning the same amount of income per month, don't be surprised. Your dreams will just be, will continue to become dreams. And dreams na lang sila. And they will never turn into reality. Di ba? So, what you need to do? Increase your income. Di ba? So, ngayon, since alam ko na kung anong gagawin, I have to increase my income. Because, of course, your dreams don't matter if you're not willing to work for them. Meaning, kahit gaano ka ka-dreamer, kahit gaano mo ka-gusto, mangyari itong magandang pangyayari sa buhay mo, acquiring all those stuff that you want. But if tamad ka at wala kang gagawin, wala din mangyayari. So, meaning, it will just continue to become a dream if wala kang gagawin. So, when you dream hard, guys, you have to work harder as well. Kaya, ginawa ko, I've tried. I've worked hard, no? And of course, I try to find different ways and means to increase my income because malaki na yung dreams ko. So, ano ba yung mga options na sinubukan ko? And I'm pretty sure some of you have tried these as well. No? Probably not all, syempre, but probably some of you have tried these. Now, of course, one of the things that I've tried is getting into employment, wherein the one I told you talk about earlier na makukuha mo salary. Okay? Now, of course, harap ka ng mga, newspapers back in the days, newspapers, checking out the hiring. Ngayon, sobrang medyo madali na lang kasi may internet na, so you can just check ano yung available na mga jobs through some websites, di ba? And of course, you would realize na hindi pala madali, lalo na for me, who haven't finished college. Because syempre, when they look at my resume or biodata, when they compare it to somebody na merong graduate sa kolehiyo, merong degree, they would jump out automatically. Kaya I was left with limited options. But of course, even if I was accepted, because yes, I've been to different employment before. I've been to Islacom, which is a telecommunication company. I've been to a manufacturing company as well. And before I got into the call center industry, and then I got in the call center wherein I raised from the ranks. But still, wala rin eh. Because even if you check, even the senior operations manager or the higher ranks in a certain organization, in a company, medyo hirap pa rin. In fact, nakakatuwa nga before wherein I was talking to one of my colleagues and then ang nangyari, parang it was really our dream to go up the ranks and looking at our boss, sabi ng isang kasama ko na, di ba, ang ganda sana siguro ng buhay natin kung ganun tayo, yung manager na position, di ba? And sabi ko sa kanya na, totoo nga, maganda naman yung position niya, pero di ba, ilang beses ba na na-try mo na yung manager natin mismo nanghiram sa atin ng pera? Di ba, isipin mo, our boss, our manager, was higher income, was earning more than what we were earning, nanghiram pa sa amin. So sabi ko, if that's his current reality, and yun ang gusto ko na future, meaning, clearly, alam ko na ang mangyayari sa akin. Di ba? Kasi they said, if you want to see your future, look for people na nauna sa ginagawa mo. Di ba? Kaya looking at him, sabi ko, parang hindi, parang wala mangyayari sa akin dito. Kaya, I scratch it off. Hindi pwede yan. Next option, probably you can try. Another thing is, you can work abroad, be it OFW or seaman, no? For me, hindi pwede maging seaman. OFW, napag-isipan ko din yan. In fact, both me and my wife have thought of getting actually a job outside of our country. Sa kanya, parang medyo posible kasi may degree siya sa college. Ako wala. I've tried to apply. I've never got any feedback or response from the companies na sinasabitan ko ng application. Kaya, some people, sabi nga nila, kasi minsan when we talk about the success that we've achieved with our current company, people would say na, kayo talaga no, sobrang yabang nyo na magkwento tungkol sa mga kotse, mga bahay, mga income nyo na sobrang lalaki. Pwede naman kami, sabi na, pwede naman kami kumita ng hindi kami nag-network o hindi kami nag-empowered consumerism. Tama nga naman din, sabi ko sa kanila. But ang tanong ko lang is, okay, you're working abroad, you're a seaman, and earning so much perhaps, and nakabili ka na ng kotse, nakabili ka na ng bahay, ang tanong ko lang is, nung nabili mo yung kotse, sino nagde-drive? Kasi baka uwi ka dito sa Pinas for just a month or two, and after nun, balik ka na naman sa trabaho mo sa ibang bansa, and iwan mo yung kotse mo dito. Di ba? Nung nakapagtayo ka ng bahay, ang tanong, sino naninirahan doon? Di ba? Kasi we've seen, like one example, when we traveled all the way up in the northern part of the Philippines, in Vigan, for example, we've been there twice already. No? May nakikita ko na sobrang ganda-ganda ng malaki talaga ng mga bahay. So, in the day, nakikita ko na from the road where I was driving, ang lalaki ng mga bahay, ang gaganda ng mga designs. However, when I passed by the same area again, in the evening, I was so shocked and amazed na, saan mo yung mga bahay? Kasi a lot of those were actually not lighted. Meaning, walang nakatira. So maganda nga yung bahay, malaki nga yung bahay mo, nagpapundar ka nga ng bahay, sino naman nakatira? Baka minsan caretaker lang or wala nga minsan kasi nasa ibang bansa kayo ng family mo or ikaw mismo dahil nagtatrabaho ka doon. Di ba? Kaya ay seaman, para sa akin, I scratch it off. No? Now, what is another option? I could be in showbiz, di ba? Pwede mag-artista, di ba? Pero yun nga hindi naman lahat are given the chance or given the opportunity na maging successful sa showbiz because of course, isang titingnan dyan is my personality ka ba? Di ba? Do you have the looks na kailangan? Di ba? You have to consider a lot of things. You have the talent, di ba? To act, di ba? Or we have the stage, aura na kailangan para maging sikat na artista, di ba? Kaya sabi ko, hindi, scratch ko rin yan. Hindi rin yan pwede sa akin, di ba? So ano pa bang ibang options na napag-isipan ko? I could go into sports. Pwede ako magpa-boxing. Kaya when I saw Pacquiao and a lot of successful boxers na kumikita ng sobrang laki-laki na pera talaga. Like for example, look at Pacquiao. Di ba? Kasi ganoon naman talaga usually. Some things, minsan or usually starts na hindi talaga sikat or hindi siya patok sa mga tao. Like for example, like boxing. Before, it was never a fad to a lot of people. Hindi gusto ng lahat ng mga tao na magpa-boxing. However, nung nakita na may taong kumikita ng malaki, magugulat ka na lang na ang daming tao na gusto maging boxingero. Di ba? Like even mga artista nag-aala gym na, nagba-boxing na, di ba? Kaso, looking at the experiences of these boxers, nung nakita ko ang itsura ni Pacquiao, even after winning a fight, sobrang bugbog. Di ba? Sabi ko, kumikita na din siya ng malaki, kaso sobrang bugbog naman. And I've read an article because a lot of boxers in history, na sumikat, kumita ng malaki. A lot of them, after a few years later, doon na lumalabas yung mga problema wherein some of them are a lot, if not most of them, doon na lalabas yung mga blood clot, yung mga hemorrhage na mga natatago lang pala na caused by the blows that they got when they were in boxing. And some of them nagpa-paralyze at a very young age pa. Di ba? Kasi imagine being beaten, being hitting those blows every now and then. Practice pa nga lang yun. You get, kahit hindi mo bakit totoong kalaban, nabubog ka na eh. Di ba? Kaya sabi ko, gusto ko man siya, kasi malaki kita, sabi ko, hindi pa rin ito para sa akin. Di ba? Kaya, what else? I could be a musician. I could be an entertainer. When I was young, when I was still in elementary, we were taught by our parents, we were sent to musical schools. In fact, I know how to play the piano, I know how to play the guitar, I could sing. That's why if you've seen me before, a few weeks or a few months back, for 23 years I had long hair because I was really a musician na gusto kong sumikat din sa music industry. However, yun nga, ilan lang din ang nabigyan ng chance na kumita ng malaki. In fact, to tell you honestly, my brother is a blind prodigy, a blind pianist who is now in the States, and even up to this point, medyo hindi pa rin maganda, ganun talaga kaganda yung buhay nila. Kaya sabi ko, pwede naman, pero imagine earning only roughly around 500 to 1,000 per night if I will be playing in clubs or playing in restaurants. So sabi ko, hindi pwede sa gusto ng buhay ko, earning that much, sa laki ng dreams ko, hindi pwede. Kaya sabi ko, I'll scratch it out, I'll park it for the meantime, yung dream ko being a successful musician. Di ba? Now, some people would say na you find somebody na mayaman. Hanap ka ng mapangasawa mo na mayaman kasi pag mayaman sila, automatic, mapangasawa mo yan, mayaman ka na rin. Di ba? Kaya nga, a lot of women, they chat with so many people, they date with so many people. But of course, considering these people, of course, they have their priorities and they have their options as well. Because if they're that rich, of course, they can choose whoever they want. Di ba? Sa buhay nila. Kaya may slim na chance din. Bakit hindi rin ikaw yung makuha? Especially for a guy like me, sino ba naman yung pipili sa akin na mayaman? Di ba? Na hindi naman ako, I don't have a circle of friends na mayaman din at that time. So, parang I scratch it off as well. Now, I've seen a lot of people din na yung mayaman ng sobrang-sobra talaga na they were into illegal drugs. Di ba? Like, drug pushers or ano. However nga, a lot of these people, ano nangyari? They probably enjoyed their life for 2 years, 3 years, or ilang years or months that they became successful. Kumita ng sobrang laki, nakapagtayo ng mansion, nakapag But, you know what? After, yun kasi, yung tuwa nila or yung success nila, it's just short-lived. And sabi ko, I don't want a short-lived na life, na success. Di ba? What I want is a long-term one because I want it for my future, for my family's future. Hindi to para sa akin lang eh. Kaya I scratch it off as well. Di ba? And of course, the last option that I could do is probably tumaya sa lotto. Di ba? Now, if I could win the lottery, maybe, no? Kikita ko ng bilyon-bilyon instantly. But to tell you honestly guys, I made my research. We only have, do you know that mas mataas pa yung chance mo na matamaan ng lightning, ng kidlat, no? That's about 1:12,000 chances of you being hit by lightning compared to hitting the lottery or the jackpot, which is a 1 against 258,000 na chances, no, of you being able to get or hit the jackpot for the lottery. Kaya sabi ko, parang I could not wait na pang ilang chance na pwede akong maging milyonaryo or ma-achieve yung dreams ko with this opportunity. Kaya, if you think about it, all of these options, wala rin. Kaya ang ginawa ko, of course, ano ba pwede kong gawin? I was thinking so hard, no? And to tell you honestly guys, having the experience of being an employee, where I got my basic pay, and of course, being able to try other businesses opportunities as well, sabi ko, ano ba talagang pwede kong gawin? Remember I said earlier, na if you want to see your success, you have to be with people not successful. You have to mirror with other people na naging successful. Diba? So, what's the best thing that I could do is to find people, no? Kasi sabi dito, if you want to go somewhere, it's best to find someone who has already been there. This is as per Robert Kiyosaki. If you're not familiar with Robert Kiyosaki, he's the author of The Rich Dad, Poor Dad, the Four Quadrants, where he talked about the four quadrants, no? of ways on how people could earn money actually. And he's very well known for his book, because though his ways are not really the traditional ways, which when he started, di siya namindihan ng karamihan, but when he started getting success by the teachings that he started, doon na people started copying and following him. So, ang sabi niya dito is to find someone who has been there. Now, of course, who I was before, I was limited to only a few people that I could be with. Di ba? Kaya I've been trying to find people. Di ba? And at the time, of course, the challenges that I had when I was wanting to get those or wanting to achieve those dreams that I have, of course, number one is I didn't have money. So if I want to be with somebody na successful, I could not be in their circle because I don't have the same amount of money or not probably the same success that they have. Because usually, if you notice guys, kung sino yung mayaman, kasama yung mayaman din. Sino yung mahirap, kasama yung mahirap din. Di ba? This is kaya sabi nila, birds of the same feather or the same bird or they flock together. Di ba? Kaya nga, challenges, I don't have money. And what opportunities do I have if you don't have money? Di ba? Another challenge of course is I don't have time. Di ba? Kasi given na I was so busy with my job, imagine working 16 to 17 hours per day. When I was just earning 60,000 a month, not being able to achieve my dreams, I didn't have the time, di ba? To venture into something or another thing that could probably help me find an opportunity that would help me achieve my dreams. And of course, another challenge that I have is my health. Because back in the days, when I was working in a call center, my health was, to tell you honestly, it was really deteriorating. Because given the time that I'm able to spend for my job, hindi madali. Imagine working at night every single time, no? Working from 8 to 12 noon without, syempre, lack of sleep. Sometimes, masaya na makatulog ng 2 to 3 hours. Diba? Imagine that. Kaya I had a lot of problems with my health at the time. Wherein, I had enlargement sa heart, fatty liver disease, stiffness, because of that challenge. And of course, what skills? The next is the skills that I have. Ano bang skills ko? Wala naman akong capacity. I haven't been trained to do something that would help me get to that level na I would be able to achieve my dreams. So, sabi ko, if I could sacrifice a lot of these, kaya I try to save money, to sacrifice these, a lot to save time, kaya kahit bubog sarado na, no? Because when I was there, in those opportunities like my work before, I was so hardworking. I was so dedicated. I took all the risks, no? I was driven really to work so hard and to become so dedicated with my job. And sabi ko, all of these sacrifices, because I said the bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the results that I would be getting. However, upon learning about how to really get into that journey towards getting the success, instead of me looking at them as sacrifices, because sacrifice, I realized that sacrifice was really not the right word that I should be dealing or using for me to do these things. But instead, the right thing is actually to invest my money, because invest it on things that would make it grow bigger. Invest my time, because I wasn't wasting my time anymore on when I ventured into some other opportunities like the one that I'm in right now. And of course, my health, I have to just probably take care of it. So invest on what I could do. I mean, like supplements that could help me gain back my health. And of course, invest in my skills. Diba? So, learn, train, pay for, attend trainings, and all those stuff actually, you know what? Given the same hard work, given the same risk that I've been through, and of course, the consistently doing all those things, you know what, guys? It brought me to a different level of success. And I got into an opportunity which was something na inaayawan ko talaga for the longest time. Nasabi ko, this is not for me. Kasi sabi ko, I don't have the skills for this. Of course, I didn't have the money to invest for this. And I don't have the time, because these are all the excuses. I realized that all of those things that I've said were just excuses actually. Excuses that was preventing me na ma-achieve ko yung goals ko o yung dreams ko. And only to find out that the opportunity na tinatalikuran ko for the longest time, because to tell you honestly, this empowered consumerism company that I am in today was something that was offered to me back in 2011, and I rejected it. No? Even my aunt actually tried to convince me to become part of this. I rejected it because these were all my challenges. I didn't have the investment, I didn't have the time, I wasn't healthy enough to be able to do it because I was working so hard and I don't have the skills to do it. And realizing that all of these are just excuses, then buti na lang may breakthrough talaga nangyari sa buhay ko, wherein in 2013, my dad who left us actually came back, but at the time he was very sick. No? He had congestive heart failure, and luckily it was our product with empowered consumerism ang nakapagpagaling sa kanya. That was the time na I was nag-twist yung belief ko. Now this is the opportunity that I would try. And after we got better, after we became living testimonies, because guys, I could never share the opportunity if kami mismo hindi naging proof kung gaano kaganda. Of course, the products, and then the income or the marketing plan. So after investing the same skills, no? Because of course, if I didn't have the skills, all I need was to get myself trained. If I didn't have the money, what I can do is to find opportunities or ways to find the money. And if I didn't have the time, I realized that all we need to do, or I needed to do was to prioritize my time. Put it on the proper organizing of organization, or what do you call it, or if I could organize and plug out my time, then I would be able to, of course, get to the success or the dreams that I would want to achieve. And good news, guys, after I became part of it, imagine I invested how much only? The only investment that you can start this is actually just a very, because you can start this, because when I said I didn't have the money, sabi ko, 8,999, ilang beses na dumating yan sa buhay ko. Di ba? Nangutang na nga ako ilang beses para makabili ng cellphone. Nangutang na ako ilang beses para makabili ng mga gadgets. Kahit nga mga appliances or yung mga sofa, or yung mga ganun, mga kagamitan sa bahay. Or even for travel or birthdays, nangutang na kami. And what if I will do the same thing for this? Because, like what I said, if I didn't have the money, they said if there's a will, there's a way. If I didn't have the time, what if I'll do it and organize my time? Right? So, when I started this, you know what, guys? Why I chose this career? I was very skeptic. I was a non-believer. But when I started this back in 2013, that was 7 years ago, a lot of things happened to me and my family. Things that I've never expected na mangyari sa buhay ko, na of course, given my background, given my history, who I was before, sabi ko, this may not be something that I may be able to do, but pwede naman pala. Pwede naman pala. In fact, let me tell you guys that we have people from all walks of life who has done it. So if we are able to do it, I'm pretty sure you will be able to do it. And given that, guys, this opportunity with a very minimal investment, and of course, the biggest investment is learning the skills, getting the skill set that you need para maging successful dito. You know what happened to me? Let me just share to you para makita mo. Di ba? And I'm sharing this not maybe to, of course, not to boast or to magbayabang sa inyo. That is not my intention. Probably if you would say na, ipapakita niyo yan para makonvince nyo kami. Try nyo kami i-convince. Actually, sorry, that's not my task, my job. But the reason why I'll be showing you my success or what happened to me with Empowered Consumerism, guys, is simply because I want to inspire you. I want to inspire you because I tell you, I guarantee you, whatever happened to me, whatever happened to us here, it will happen to each one of you. Okay? So, if you're ready, first is, I started this in January 2013. Okay? And the first thing that happened to me was 7 months lang. Because in 3 months, I already resigned from my job. Meaning, I quit my income na salary, which is, I was earning around 60,000 at that time. I would not be able, with that income, to buy this. But in just 7 months doing this, initially part-time for the first 3 months, and then full-time for the next 4 months, I got this brand new car. So we were very happy, we were very thankful, the whole family, because this came out on the very birthday of my wife on September 2 in 2013, where I was just 7 months old with the company, with Empowered Consumerism. And not just that, because of course, it has always been my dream to get a brand new car, right? And apart from that, if you recall back my dreams, I always wanted to have a sports car, and on my 3rd year, I got this second brand new car, which was this time a sports car, a 2-seater car, which is a top-down, na sobrang ganda talaga. Promise, na feeling ko pag nagdadrive ako nito, artista. Kasi feeling ko ako ng pinakagwapo talaga, kasi lahat ng tao na madaanan ko, mapapalinod talaga sa akin. Kaya, totoo yan. Kung ikaw mag-drive nito, surely you would feel the same. Di ba? Huwag kang lumayo sa kotse. Di ba? But anyway, This is a Mazda Miata MX-5, which is a second brand new car that I got. Now, hindi lang yan, because kotse, it's given that you'll be able to get your car. Income, it will be given, guys, because imagine people, even up to this trying times that we have, the crisis that we have right now, wherein most of the businesses are not able to run. Most of the jobs have been turned down or wala nang, pinapatigil muna. Ngayon, we have people who are earning even as high as 800,000 a month or even more. Di ba? With this opportunity, because we have the online system. We have the proven and tested na system that could make your business or you earn more even with this pandemic because fully functional na eh. Di ba? And you know what? Apart from the cars, apart from the income, one thing that I love so much that happened to me in this company are the travels. I know today, not in the coming days of course, we will not be able to do this yet. But the first time that I was able to get out of the country, out of the Philippines, because I've never experienced it before, not until I became part of Empowered Christian Melissa. I first got foot on Hong Kong in 2014. This was in September. So 1 year pa lang ako plus ng company, nakapunta ako ng Hong Kong. Kasama ko yung grand mentor namin, grand upline namin sa Elite, si Upline Louie and si Tanya, nakasama ko rin sila. And there were a few people na kasama namin din doon. And apart from that, that was the first time. Also on that same, we had a side trip to another country which was Macau, which is very close to Hong Kong. So imagine in just 1 year pa lang sa company, I've been to 2 countries already. No, this was in Macau where we went there and visited a lot of wonderful places like the hotels, the casinos there are. I was so shocked, so amazed that I've never seen structures na ganun kaganda in my life, wherein I can just see high-end boutiques and expensive shops just in the streets of Macau, and grabe, it was a very amazing experience. And syempre, since when I started, ako lang mag-isa, to tell you honestly, my wife wasn't even supporting me when I started, kaya she was not part of the early trips that I've done with the company. Ako lang muna, di ba? So after that, the second trip was a personal trip that I've done with my member or empowered consumer or member who was Emil Rivera, where we went to Singapore because at the time, lumalaki na kasi yung grupo where we were able to, using Facebook alone, we were able to communicate and get members in different countries. And one of those countries was Singapore. Nung nakuha namin sila Cathy, sila si yung husband niya, and then a few more other people. Kaya when they said na gusto namin na mag-organize dito ng gathering natin sa company, kaya we were able to visit just 1 month after I got to Hong Kong. Imagine, in the same year, 3 countries kaagad. No? Singapore na naman. And I felt so blessed na I was able to visit those. And apart from that, I was also able, on 2017, I was able to go to Maldives. This was the first time that I've been. Remember, this was just part of my dream board. Di ba? On my, what do you call this? List. Di ba? Bucket list. Na sinasabi ko na at the time na gusto ko, because I've seen people na nakapunta doon, like our mentors na nakapunta doon. Sabi ko, one day, I should be able to visit that place. And luckily, I got a chance to spend my birthday in 2017, in November, in that wonderful place. And I was so happy. Nakasama ko, in fact, yung isang member ko from Qatar. She was working in Qatar Airways at the time. So she was very, one of the people na nag-influence sa akin na makapunta sa lugar na yun. Kaya there, I was able to celebrate my birthday there in that place. And apart from that, also in the same month, I was able to visit Qatar. Diba? That was my first Qatar trip, no? And first Maldives trip, wherein I've only seen these pictures or these places in pictures before. Diba? But at that moment, I was physically there in those places already. Kaya it was one of my happiest moments as well. No? But of course, when you're in those wonderful countries or wonderful places and ikaw lang mag-isa, di ba? Of course, you would wish for you to bring your family with you the next time, di ba? I was very hopeful about that. But of course, to start, ako lang at the start, di ba? Now, after the Qatar trip in November, in February, just 4 months after, I visited Hong Kong again the second time around, which was this time, kasama ko na yung anak ko. Di ba? So, after dreaming of bringing at least one of my family members, or if not my family, I was able to bring my son already at the time. So, happy muna tayo. Yeah. Okay. So, this was my second trip to Hong Kong, where kasama ko na yung eldest son ko. And we had very wonderful experiences. We in fact visited again Disneyland, and then we visited as well the tallest building in Hong Kong, and we went to the very top of it, where they have a bar there na sobrang ganda talaga. It's Ozone. And there, makikita mo almost the whole place at night na sobrang ganda talaga ng scenario namin ng view. Kaya we were also timing din doon na nag-open yung office natin sa Hong Kong. So I had the opportunity na makasama ko yung mga may-ari ng company natin along with other distributors natin, very top distributors natin doon sa Hong Kong. And doon kasama namin din yung members namin from that country. So the next trip that that was in February. Also in the same month, I had a trip to Armenia, and this was one very memorable experience for me because of course it was the first time in my life na makahawak personally ng snow. And before, when I was eating halo-halo or eating those ice cream, sabi ko, kailan kaya makikita ko yung snow na nahulog, no? Galing sa langit, no? And be able to touch them really and play with it. And this was one of those opportunities na I was physically there, no? Where parang bata ako na I was doing the butterfly in the snow when I was there kasi nag-ski kami. We went to the mountain top where they had a ski, and then it was really fun. And of course, considering the wonderful place that I've been, the pictures, I have so many wonderful pictures in that place, guys, and I would wish to someday bring my family and bring you to this wonderful place soon, di ba? So one of another bucket list for me. And I've also been to another country in the month after that, in 2018, where I went to a second trip to Qatar. And this is actually one of the tallest buildings there, and very uniquely designed. They call it the Turch, no? And if you can see, I don't know, I'm sure hindi mo makikita from your view. Here, parang meron siyang maliit na naka-protrude sa building na to. When I was looking at it, kasi when I got to the very top of this building, it's called the Turch, no? The Turch. When I was there, I realized that ito pala was their swimming pool. Imagine the swimming pool was hanging in this building. So if you'll be swimming, it's an infinity pool. Na makikita mo if you will be looking down, yung city when you're swimming in that pool. So imagine how amazing that place is. So this is one of their trains, and this is in their airport. That's a very big teddy bear there in their airport. So sobrang ganda ng mga experiences talaga, no? And not just that, in June, another trip to Hong Kong in 2018, where there I was able to talk sa office and to share my story there in our office and in another venue. So I took chance as well to share, of course, our business to that country. And one time I was also asked to judge, because isang ginawa ng grupo ko before was we held pageants, no? And basta that was one way of us getting more or new distributors. After that Hong Kong trip in June, I had in July we had another trip which was initially in Malaysia, which was just a side trip because kasama ko on this travel was 280 people, distributors of our company. Kasi we went to, right after Malaysia, we went to Maldives. Di ba? So this was now the second time that I've been to this country. So remember guys, remember it was just part of my dream or my bucket list, and now I was there already for twice. We had our wedding there. We've been to wonderful places. This time a more expensive one compared to the first one that I've been to. This was in Sheraton, Maldives, and sobrang ganda. And I would highly recommend na mapuntahan mo to. Diba? Of course, my next goal is to bring my family. We actually have already scheduled supposedly for March this year. However, because of this pandemic that's ongoing, hindi na tuloy, di ba? But anyway, I'm pretty sure makapunta rin kami soon after this coronavirus na scare. Now, after that, we had another trip in Singapore. And this time, kasama ko na rin yung wife ko, di ba? Again, it was just part of my dream na makasama yung family. And dito, nakasama ko yung wife ko in this Singapore trip. It was an all-expense paid trip by our upline, our mentor, who gave out this for the top distributors of his team. So we were there in August of 2018. So imagine June, July, August, tuloy-tuloy, iba't ibang countries, di ba? And after that, still in 2018, back then, we also went to Macau, no? And apart from that, next was in March already, where we went to Hong Kong. That was already my fourth Hong Kong trip. And dito, tatlo na kami. No? Tatlo na kami na magkasama dito. Yung anak ko, no? Yung asawa ko, at saka ako na nagkasama, na nakapunta ng Ocean Park, ng Hong Kong Disneyland. And this was already another all-expense paid trip by the company as well. So imagine all these places na napuntahan namin. And hindi lang yan. The very latest was back in October of last year, 2019. Just a few months ago, where nakapunta kami ng South Korea, Jeju Island, which was another free trip by the company. And kasama ko din yung asawa ko at that time. Wherein, of course, very memorable. So sa mga gustong-gusto, mahilig sa mga sa mga Korean novela, di ba? Like the one that we watched, like the Crash Landing on You, or Crash Landing, and then what other, that Itaewon Class. I'm hoping that I will be back, that I will be able to get back to this place, to be able to visit other places as well, like Seoul and other places in Korea. So that will be very fun to do that as well. So hindi lang yan, because we had a lot of very memorable things na ginawa sa Korea. And of course, apart from those travels, the car, the travel, one of my dreams was also to build up my own home. And this is the very first, again, this is just one, because I dream of building not just one, but multiple houses, probably in different places, different countries even. Diba? So to start with, I started this house project and finished it just last year, no? Which was, of course, I'm very proud of, because if not for this opportunity, guys, na I just opened my mind to it, because I would have been trapped until now to that salary that I've had over the years, for 9 years, where I was an employee in the call center industry, di ba? So, buti na lang talaga na I opened my mind to this opportunity. And it gave me all of these, di ba? So, if gusto mo yung nangyari sa akin, because, of course, you watching this video probably are saying the same challenges, like what I said kanina. I have no money, because I'm trying to save it, especially nowadays, di ba? Who would want na walang makuha ng pera nowadays, especially na walang trabaho, walang income yung mga tao ngayon? Probably you're thinking na dapat I will be saving this money. But ang tanong, hanggang kailan ba aabot yung pera mo? Di ba? Kasi baka mauna pa maubos yung pera mo bago ba babalik yung trabaho mo or yung income mo. Di ba? So would you wait for that? Or would you rather invest that money like what we've done and then start earning from it so that you'll be able to gain from your investment, di ba? So that should be one of the things that you should be doing, right? And so when you don't work for your dreams, someone else will hire you to work for theirs. So meaning, guys, a lot of us, no, a lot of us, like especially when I was an employee, I have dreams, but our bosses, parang ganito kasi yun ang scenario eh. Kung you don't do something for you to achieve your dreams, like what this is saying, someone else will hire you. So parang ganito, yung boss mo, di ba? Papakita niya sa iyo yan na, Marky, ito yung plano ko for our company, no? We will be building our big building, no? Our tower for this company. We'll be expanding to different places, different countries. We will be opening branches. We'll be expanding our products. We'll be offering new services, and we'll be earning so much. Like I will be able to build my house, and sabi mo at that point, sabi ko, wow, grabe boss, nakaka-inspire naman yan, di ba? Considering like my boss was driving an expensive luxury car, traveling to different places, different countries, being able to build and establish and expand his business. Sabi ko, very inspiring yung life ng boss ko. Di ba? Yung owner ng company ko. And you know what? Sabi niya, kaya trabaho ka ng trabaho dyan, ha? Para mas lalo kong ma-achieve yung dreams ko. So that was when I realized this saying, na when we actually don't work for our dreams, someone else will hire us to work for theirs. Di ba? So, ang tanong ko lang to myself was, hanggang kailan? And probably that should be the question that you should be asking yourself, guys. Hanggang kailan ka na okay lang sa'yo na you are working or building someone else's dream, like your boss's dream, instead of building yours? Di ba? So what do you need to do now? Of course, you have to start. Wala kang ibang dapat gawin, but you start now. Di ba? You have to start now. You may not know it, how to do this. You may not have the skills, but kahit zero skills ka, guys, no? Whatever you know now, I'm pretty sure you didn't know anything about it a few years back. So what you need to do is get yourself trained. Get yourself a mentor. Di ba sabi ko kanina? Find somebody who knows, who has been there. Para kung ano yung ginawa niya, ano yung inabot niya, ano yung na-achieve niya, doon kayo papunta. So, importante ngayon is to start now and get that person. Find a mentor because that's one of the loopholes of people why they're not getting their success. They don't have the investment, as what they say. They don't have the time, they don't have the skills, and they don't have somebody who will teach them because normally, guys, in normal life, in a normal business, no one will teach you because usually they call it trade secret. Or it's usually a marketing secret. That's why they can share it to you because if you'll be copying a similar business to what they're doing or other people are doing, they would probably say, you may end up more successful than me. Kaya I want to keep this for myself. That's why they will not be teaching. But dito iba eh. Your mentors, the people like me, if you are under our team, guys, you will not regret the support that we'll be giving you. We will be teaching all the things that we know para ikaw din maabot mo yung na-achieve namin. Kasi your success is crucial to our success. Your failure is our failure too. Kaya nga, get a mentor. So if you're being shared this video, contact that person. Contact that person na nag-invite or nag-introduce sa'yo sa video na to. Di ba? Because I'm pretty sure she will be able to help you achieve your dreams as well. So ngayon, let me finish this with this, di ba? Because, okay, this was my dream board, which I've shown you earlier. No? And to me, it was very hard for me to clearly see my dream. That's why it started na nag-fade. But when I opened myself to this opportunity, empowered consumerism, that was when I got the light back again for my dreams. So, let me finish this with this quote. Either you sacrifice your dreams, or your dreams become your sacrifice. So ngayon, ang tanong ko lang sa iyo is, alin pa dito ang gusto mong i-sacrifice or willing kang i-sacrifice? Yung dreams mo or your salary? Because remember, if you have this, if you have just a salary, it will be so hard for you. You might end up sacrificing your dreams. So what do you want to sacrifice? Me, personally, I chose to sacrifice this and started an opportunity that I was not familiar, na hindi ako sure na mangyari ito sa akin. But I took the risk and I stayed consistent with what I need to do to get to this point where I'm at right now. So I am starting to live my dreams. I know where I'm at right now, wala pa to. Hindi pa to talaga ang totoong peak. But I know there's more to this. And I know you watching this video, mangyayari din to sa'yo as long as you make the decision. So it's up to you. Choose. Sacrifice your dreams or sacrifice your family, your salary. Once again, this is Marcus Sarna. Thank you so much for watching this live video, and please continue to stay tuned every 7 p.m. every night because we have a session with our company.